What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike. This is Wall Street Traders, where we break down hot trending stocks to put you at an advantage on the market. So next up is Tesla, or TSLA. You guys, I have my lines and graphs already set. We're starting from a higher time frame. This allows us to apply multiple time frame analysis, and so this also helps us find our support and resistance lines, our entries, where we're going to place our stop loss, all that good stuff. So you never want to start from a smaller time frame, because that'll basically just have you trading blind, or basically trading in a vacuum. Sorry, my throat is still a little messed up from last week for being sick, so just bear with me. Let me go ahead and dive in, you guys. So the pre-market, we're up almost 2% for the morning. We closed on 729 on Friday, so and we're still above this minor resistance line. We're actually right above our previous bar from yesterday. So this top line represents our major resistance line, and that can be tested. As you can see that we were bouncing off of this level and getting rejected. Ultimately, we did this about 6 or 7 times until this pushed us back all the way up into our major support line. This level can be tested also. If we look underneath, that once was working as resistance will work as floor, and we can see that this can be tested over here. Once we broke above that, you can see we came up, came back down, bounced off of this level, which ultimately created this uptrend up into this minor resistance area. You look over here, this is where we have these two candlesticks reacting or bouncing off of this level. You can see we bounced here, came up to hit this minor resistance, pulled back onto this same support line, created a higher low, and then we were starting this trend, but we were having trouble breaking past this minor resistance until we finally broke past this, came up, and are now reacting on this level. So would I consider this a good buy as of right now? It can be, as long as you have your stop loss below this minor resistance line. So if it does drop below this, we can wait for a better entry, and that be back down here at the $600 level. Which, do I think that we're going to pull back down from here? Probably not. It's a considerably strong level, and on the trend line, we are starting to still break above this trend line. So we are trying to correct, and buyers are trying to step up. So alternatively, yes, this would be a good buy as long as you have your stop loss set maybe around the 692 area. So like I said, if it does break below this, we can get out and wait for another better entry. Your first target, if you're swing trading or day trading, would be back up here at the 774 or 775 area. Once we can break past that, then your ultimate target would be back up here at the 880. So if you're core trading, it would be the same thing. Your entry would still be in the same area over here, and then your first target back up all the way at the highest previous point at 880. And obviously for you day traders and your scalp traders, your entry may be a little bit different. You just have to break down to a smaller time frame, that being maybe the 30-minute chart, and wait for us to actually either come back down and retest this 710 area, or you can find another entry on your own once the market opens. So like I said, you guys, we are technically in this upward trend. We are above this trend line on the RSI. It doesn't seem like we are overextended. Let me check the volume real quick. So the volume is at 229. It's above that 150 that we like to see, you guys. Any stock that's above 150 volume is always good. Anything under that is going to be too slow moving of a stock to even be worth your time. So like I said, everything looks good as of right now, as long as we can stay above this minor resistance line, that being at the 710 area. You can wait. If we do pull back to this level, that'd be the better entry. But like I said, getting in right now wouldn't really matter unless we broke below this, that being in the 690 or 688 area. You do want to give yourself some wiggle room, so that's why I tell you to have your stop loss underneath maybe these candlestick wicks, just in case we have the same thing happens, that if it drops below this and then pulls up, you don't ultimately get tagged out immediately and then see it go higher. We want to make sure that we're indefinitely wrong, that if it does drop below this level and if we get tagged out, we can wait for the better entry and wait for this to pull back over into this area. But as of right now, I think this is a pretty strong level of support that we're working against right now. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you actually learned something, hit that like and subscribe button. It allows me to make this content every single day for you guys. I have about 8 more stocks that I have to break down this morning. So if you have any stocks that you want me to break down, put them in the comment box below. Another thing I want to mention before I go is that they do have a earnings report today, you guys. So that'll create a lot more volatility for this stock, so just be very, very careful, okay?